Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. I know in Florida here it's raining like crazy, like always, because it's Florida, and that's what happens in Florida. Besides all the crazy people doing crazy things, like Florida Man and whatnot. But yeah. So last video I told you guys I was gonna do my top cards, my favorites. Some of these are arguably in maybe not your favorite positions, or maybe not even my favorite positions, but it's hard to discern between one and the other and what I think deserves to be at the top and what I deserves, along the way. So you may not agree with where I have these placed amongst each other, but let's just all agree that they're awesome cards, and I'm trying to show them to you. So I got my top 30 cards. Kind of give you a little history maybe on where I got them from. I won't go into what they're worth. I mean, if you watch any videos at all or keep track of cards, and you can kind of get an idea of what some of these are going for. So without further ado, we'll kick this off. My number 30 favorite card is this 1968-69 O-Pee-Chee of Mickey Redmond. This is his rookie card. Mickey Redmond's the longtime Detroit Red Wings color commentator. Super nice guy. Met him. I've got autographs from him. He's something special in Detroit, and I don't know how much longer he's got around, or he'll be around, but hopefully for a little while longer we'll have Mickey in town. So, but yeah, that's Mickey Redmond rookie card. That's number 30. Moving on to the next one. This is probably going to be a little Red Wings heavy, just letting you know. There's a lot of Red Wings stuff in here, but I got a Yzerman rookie card. This is an O-Pee-Chee version. These are a little tough to find centered. You can see on the top it's a little bit, off cut, but it's still a really nice copy of a card from O-Pee-Chee. Yeah, had to get me a Steve Yzerman rookie card ever since he came back. I've been wanting to get one for a long time, so it just made sense. So yeah, that's number 29. All right, next up we got a Michael Rasmussen Ice Premiers rookie of 99. I bought this one on eBay. It cost me a little bit of money, but Ice Premiers, the 99s always hold their value and always seem to do pretty well. So I took a shot and I did okay. Not overpaying for it too much. So yeah, there's Michael Rasmussen. And not a Red Wing. Here's a of 99er of Casey Mittelstadt Ice Premiers. I actually pulled this out of a box that I bought at the local shop. So kind of a nice pull. Didn't get this one on video. That's okay. But yeah, Casey Mittelstadt. All right. Next up, we got Marc-Andre Fleury Super Rookie. This is a retro throwback, number 25 of 25. This was in 14-15 Premier. You can see on the back there. I didn't have the money to buy a Marc-Andre Fleury Young Gun when he was making his run to the Cup with Vegas. This one came up on eBay. I liked it. It is a 3-color patch. Kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see it in the video. There's a little smidgen down here in the corner of the yellow or gold. But yeah, Marc-Andre Fleury. I like the flower. Super funny guy. All right, next up, we got a Signature Materials number to 99 of Brock Boeser. 2-color patch in there. I didn't have any Brock Boeser signatures, so I wanted to pick something up of his from 17-18. It was just crazy expensive. This came up for a pretty decent price, so I picked this up. So yeah, Brock Boeser. All right. This is the 16-17, the Cup of Anthony Mantha, his RPA, out of 249. I don't know, for whatever reason, this thing did not grade out that well. I sent this in to Becca to have graded. I thought it was going to grade like at least a 9, 9.5, and it came back an 8.5 for corners. I thought the corners looked good on it, but that's the risk you take. Those guys know what they're doing. It's hard to argue with them. So yeah, Anthony Mantha. Part of that line. Also, this is a Tyler Bertuzzi. This is a Gold Spectrum Cup RPA, number to 24. I love this patch. Super nice patch. Big swatch of the wheel there. I I think I picked this up on eBay as well for like less than $100. But yeah, Gold Spectrum, always short printed. I like the Gold Spectrum stuff. If I can find it, sometimes they're hard to find. But yeah, Tyler Bertuzzi. All right, moving off the cup for a few minutes here. We got Austin Matthews, 16-17 Upper Deck. Austin Matthews Young Gun. This was an eBay purchase as well. 9.5 on the grades, 9.5s all the way across the board. I'd be like to see how he does when he's not hurt during the year. I think he's got potential to be like close to Connor McDavid good. Might be going on a stretch. Some of you may disagree with that, but Austin Matthews definitely is the real deal. So see how he does this coming year. Hopefully he can stay healthy. All right. Next up on the list here, we got this is a remnants from Ingrained of Bob Probert. I actually bought this off eBay, and it was jersey numbered 24 of 100. So obviously Bob Probert's no longer with us. He passed away, so you can't get a signed copy of anything of his. But yeah, I figured I had a chance to pick up something of Bob Probert's little stick patch in there. Pretty cool. So I definitely like this card. Yeah, Bob Probert. All right. Here's something I actually did pull. This is a Ice Caps auto of Wayne Gretzky, number 10 of 15. I bought a case of Upper Deck Ice, and this was in the case that I bought. So it's my only Gretzky signature. I definitely love this card. It's really nice. Looks good in my my display cases I have for all my high-end stuff. So yeah, Wayne Gretzky. Definitely cool. I don't know what this card's worth, but it's got to be at least a few $100s, I would imagine. So yeah, there we go. Wayne Gretzky. All right, this next card is one that my wife actually bought or pulled during a box break. When we first started buying some higher end cards. This is Carey Price limited logo, number 10 to 25. So 3-color patch, super nice card. Probably like one of the few in my collection that I would never even consider selling. What a phenomenal goalie he is. I have nothing else signed by him, so pretty sweet card. I like it. Yeah, Carey Price. All right. Next up, we got a 16-17 Premier RPA of Patrick Laine. This big 3-color patch. Kind of looks like a number, like a jersey number, maybe shoulder number. I'm not really sure. But yeah, Patrick Laine. It's numbered to 199. Pretty nice. All right. Next up, this is number 17 on the list, Carter Hart. This is a card that we pulled, my wife and I pulled during a box break. You probably heard her apologize for pulling a Carter Hart on the box break video. If you haven't, watch it. It's hilarious. I give her crap all the time about it, that why would you ever apologize for pulling a Carter Hart Future Watch auto? But she did, and she still hasn't heard the end of it. So yeah, Carter Hart. And one that she bought me because I wanted one so bad, a Gritty Young Gun. This is a gold variant of Gritty. He finally got his own Young Gun. This was an SP Authentic insert for Upper Deck Update. So, and believe it or not, actually worth decent money. I think these are going for like 30 bucks, 30, 40 bucks. I don't know what she paid for it. I'm sure it was probably more than that because it was an impulse buy. But yeah, I still love it. Gritty. Can't go wrong with Gritty. All right, next up, and number 15 on our list is Michael Rasmussen Future Watch Auto Patch, number 41 out of 100. Don't know how he's going to come out this year. There's some question if he's going to end up in Grand Rapids or stay with the big club in Detroit. I think once he gets acclimated to the speed of the game, he'll be a good player for Detroit. But, you know, hard to say where he's going to go this year, so we'll have to wait and see on that. But, yeah, Michael Rasmussen Future Watch Auto. All right, next up, another Future Watch. I paid big money for this. I wanted one. I sold 2 of my other Petterssons to get it, but Elias Pettersson Future Watch Auto. This number 316 out of 999. I had to pony up some big money for this, to the tune of like 350 bucks. But yeah, I wanted one. It kind of paid for itself when I got rid of the other ones, so still pretty awesome. I'm glad I bought it. No regrets. So yeah, Elias Pettersson Future Watch Auto. And we'll piggyback off that with an Elias Pettersson Young Gun. So I sent about 6 of these in, along with some Dahleens and some other ones to get graded. And a couple came back 9.5s, a couple came back with 9s. This was one of the best ones, so I kept it, sold the others. Can't go wrong. His stock price is dropping a little bit on the Young Guns, but still a nice card. Yeah, Elias Pettersson Young Gun. And you've probably seen this next card up on a video I did a couple weeks back. Rasmus Dahlin Quad Diamond from Black Diamond, numbered to 99. I actually opened this while I was driving, and it was a terrible life choice. Almost crashed. I've never pulled a Quad Diamond ever out of Black Diamond, much less a diamond card. Like, this was my first diamond card, and it happened to be a Quad Diamond. I was like, holy crap. So yeah, Rasmus Dahlin. Love this card. This was never going to get sold either. So, pretty sweet. I love it. All right, next one. Pretty nice hit. So, I bought this off of eBay, but it wasn't graded. I bought it on a bid auction. I think I spent about $175 for it, roughly. And sent it in to Beckett, get graded. Came back as a 9.5 with 2 sub-10s, 9.5 on edges, 9 on corners. Henrik Zetterberg Young Gun. So I've been watching these. I've seen non-graded versions going for well into the $200 range. I don't know what a 9.5 would get, but they're pretty rare to see. I don't see that many 9.5s out there, so pretty awesome. Got lucky on that, but I'll take it, right? Yeah, Zetterberg Young Gun. All right, next up, number 10 on the list is my Connor McDavid Young Gun. Bought this one. I've actually pulled a Connor McDavid Young Gun. I ended up selling it on eBay a couple days later, non-graded, but still got some really good money for it. So, yeah, Connor McDavid. I mean, he's obviously, you don't need to talk anymore about Connor McDavid. Everybody knows how good he is. I mean, his Young Guns have never depreciated in value from what they probably started at. So definitely a good pull. Yeah, so Connor McDavid. All right, next up, we have my Andrei Vasilevsky RPA from the Cup. Pretty nice card here, 2-color patch. Andrei Vasilevsky, we've seen him a ton down in Tampa. Him and the Lightning consistently beat my Red Wings every time we go see them. You know, I don't know how Tampa gets them, but they've seemingly pulled amazing goalies time and time again. Before him, it was Ben Bishop that the Red Wings couldn't score on. So, yeah, I'm happy to own it. It's a nice card, nice patch. So, probably corner was dinged up a little bit on the back. That's why I never sent this in to get graded, but I still like it. It's still a nice card. So, that's out of 249. All right, next up. Another Tampa Phenom, Braden Point, out of 249. This one I had graded. It came back as a 9.5, which is pretty tough for any of the Cup or the thicker patch cards to get anything higher than a 9. So I was happy to get a 9.5 on it. Super nice card. He's a great player. Hopefully they can get this contract resolved here soon. He can stay down in Tampa. I mean, unless Detroit really wants to go on a limb and pull him up to Detroit, I would be super excited for that to happen. But I doubt it. You know, they're not going to let this guy go. It'd be like getting rid of Kucherov. That doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, Braden Point, good grade, great player. Happy to own it. All right, here's another card my wife bought for me off of eBay. This is a Dylan Larkin Draft Caps booklet card from Premier. This one's numbered 9 of 15. Kind of a really tough pull. I actually have a Sam Reinhart version of this, but I liked the card layout so well that she went and bought me the Dylan Larkin version. A little swatch of his actual hat that was in there during his NHL draft. Pretty awesome card. I'm super pumped to even own this. I've never seen another one back up for sale since, so pretty nice card. All right. Coming in at number 6 on the list is my Matthew Barzal Cup RPA. This one's out of 249. I had this graded as well. It got beat up a little bit on centering, 8.5, but came back a mint 9. I'll take it. Pretty happy with it. 2 color swatch. Real big like orange. You guys can see that. I mean, it's crazy. Almost a single color, but yeah, Matthew Barzal, Calder winner. Pretty happy to pick this up when I did. I'm sure it's hopefully he continues to do well in New York for the Owls. But yeah, Matthew Barzal. All right, another eBay purchase. Got this at a pretty damn good price. This is Connor McDavid Star Auto Patch. This is a second-year auto patch of Connor McDavid, number 25/25. Got this off of eBay. Actually sold a card to the same guy like the next day. He bought a card of mine, so it was kind of a trade of sorts. But yeah, Connor McDavid. That's my only Connor McDavid auto. I don't have deep enough pockets to go out and get anything nicer or better, more valuable than this. But yeah, I'm happy with it. Connor McDavid. All right, next up, I have a 16-17 Upper Deck Premier Mitch Marner RPA from Premier. That patch is sick. Like, I love this card. I had the crap, who is it? Yeah, Nylander version of this too. That we sold it. Made like 3 times what I paid for it, so I didn't really have a choice. But yeah, Mitch Marner. I just love the patch. His signature is clean. I mean, everything about this card is top notch. That's why it's number 4 on my list of cards that I thoroughly love. So Mitch Marner. All right, moving right along. Number 3 on the list is the Auston Matthews jersey RPA. Ponied up a little bit of coin for this one too. Had it graded, came back a 9. Happy with that. I know these thick cards don't really usually do with that well, so happy to get a 9 on it. Clean auto, single color patch, which for the amount of money that these things go for, I mean, take what you can get, I guess. I wish it was as cool as this Mitch Marner one, right? Like, you wish it'd be like that, but excuse me, it's still Auston Matthews. Still happy to own it. Yeah, number 3, Auston Matthews. All right, top 2. Number 2 is the super rookie from Premier from 0203 of Henrik Zetterberg rookie patch auto, graded at a 9.5. This is a pop one. There's no other ones in existence that are higher than this card. I actually had it graded. We bought it at a pretty good price from a guy. Thought it would look good. I mean, there's a lot of these super rookies. You'll notice like up in here or any of these black areas get chipped pretty easily. This one didn't have any chipping, so I was like, okay, well that's a good start. Start with getting a card that doesn't have a bunch of surface issues. It just so happens when I sent it in, it came back a 9.5. This is like, doesn't get any cooler than this. As far as being able to get a card graded and having it come back being a 101 basically. All right, excuse me. But yeah, that was number 2, Henrik Zetterberg. And number 1, you guys hear me always talking about that guy, D-Boss. Well, here you go. 15-16, the Cup, Dylan Larkin, future captain of the Red Wings, numbered to 99. Got this and an absolute steal. This was my first Dylan Larkin auto. I kind of spoiled myself, which now I end up spending copious amounts of money on hockey cards because you're always looking for the Holy Grail. Well, if you're a Red Wings fan, between this and the Zetterberg card, these are the Holy Grails. I had this one graded as well. Came back a 9.5 as well. I can't even be upset with that. I mean, there's a handful of 9.5s. I think there's like one or two PSA 10s. So yeah, that's my number 1. And probably an honorable mention for one of these top 30 spots. I should have had this in here, but I've already wrote it out before I got it. Picked this up the other day. It's a Pavel Datsyuk opponent and background rookie Young Gun. These are hard to find. Even harder to find without a little chip in the top. You see that right there? I think when they made these, for whatever reason, there was a roller or something that was nicking the top corner of these cards. Super hard to find that aren't messed up like that. I bought one before this, and there was a giant crease right across the middle of the card, so I sent it back. The guy gave us our money back. We went around and bought this one. So, yeah, it's not perfect, but you know what? I'll still take it. Super rare to try to find these in decent shape. So, yeah, little honorable mention there, Pavel Datsyuk. So, all right, guys. Well, that was my top 30, 31-ish cards. I could have probably made this a top 50 or top 75 or even a top 100. I have so many cards to pick from. But, I mean, when you get in the top couple, I mean, geez, you can't get any better than this. If you're a Red Wings fan, be envious. I would be if I was watching this and I was like, oh my god, this guy has like the craziest collection. So, anyhow, thanks again for watching. I'll probably do another one of my top young guns here at some point. Maybe keep it a little shorter than this, but thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're not already, if you're just happen to be watching this. And stay tuned for more breaks to come. All right, thank you very much. See ya.